you have a door without a wall? Oh. Holographic wallpaper. Oh, yes. Oh.
Do not be alarmed. This is a kindness.
Sorry. Glasses. Oh. You saved me.
Don't get used to it.
You've been crying. A little bit.
Shut up, Rory.
You have, haven't you?
Woman with a sword, don't push it.
Okay, so here's the plan. Time is always a bit wibbly wobbly, but it's two-stream, it's extra bubbly. I've worked out a way to hijack the temple engines and use them to fold 2 points of Amy's timeline together. We're bringing her out of the then and into the now. Amy, I just need to borrow your brain a minute. It won't hurt, probably, almost probably, and then, Amy Pond, I'm going to save you. No!
Time's up. Humbol's coming.
Amy, you've got to help us help you. I need you to think back 36 years ago. Amy? Amy!
You told her to leave us a sign.
She did. And she waited.
Oh, Amy. Why won't you help yourself?
He wants to rescue past me from 36 years back, which means I'll cease to exist. Everything I've seen and done dissolves. Time is rewritten.
That's good, isn't it?
I will die. Another Amy will take my place. An Amy who never got trapped at 2 streams. An Amy who grew old with you. And she in 36 years won't be me.
But you'll die in here!
Not if you take me with you. You came to rescue me, so rescue me.
Leave her and take you.
We could take this Amy with us easy, but if we do, our Amy has to wait 36 years to be rescued.
So I have to choose. Which wife do I want?
She is me. We're both me.
You being here is wrong. For a single day, an hour, let alone a lifetime. I swore to protect you. I promised.
Rory,
This is your fault.
I'm so sorry, but Rory...
No, this is your fault!
Oh, that's all rather gripping, isn't it? I must say I do enjoy hearing the sort of the Amy theme. I think that's a really lovely melody, isn't it? Something like that. Yes, a lot going on there. Again, that feels very distant for me in terms of when I last saw it. It almost feels like I'm watching it afresh, actually. But I do remember those robot creatures. This was the girl who waited. And those robot creatures, they remind me of those smaller robots that appeared in a more recent story, which I think might have been a Peter Capaldi episode. Smile. They had emojis, and they remind me of slightly larger versions of them. But yes, there's obviously some timey-wimey thing going on here, isn't there, with Amy, I seem to recall. And she's waited 36 years for something, presumably for the Doctor and Rory to rescue her. So I think there may be 2 Amys in this, and there's obviously a dilemma going on about which one do they rescue, but can't remember much more than that, unfortunately. Yes, interesting makeup, wasn't it, for Karen Gillan, making her look older. That looked quite convincing. Perhaps the hair needed to be a bit greyer. I'm not sure, but yes, it was interesting seeing Amy with swords there. She's obviously become some sort of barbarianess. But yes, nice to see Rory, Arthur Darvill, getting a little bit angry with the Doctor towards the end there. We don't often see that, but often the Doctor is responsible for things. Whether he was fully responsible for this, I'd have to watch the whole episode again to recall. But yes, I thought that really, captured the attention, didn't it? That clip we saw. Yeah, didn't disappoint. I recall thinking this was quite an emotional story, certainly from the point of view of the regular characters. Whether there were other characters in this or whether the three carried this story on their own, I think it might have been one of those stories to just feature the regular three and obviously those robot droids. But again, I can't fully recall what they were all about. But I'm sure I'll remember at some point in my life, probably when I rewatch the whole episode again. But a very interesting concept, that one. The Girl Who Waited. Nice title.